Don Drysdale, and this is Baseball Talk. Today we'll talk baseball with Mike Marshall. Mike was a high school All-American in the Chicago suburb of Buffalo Grove when he was drafted by the Dodgers in 1978.
Looking at the ball club, there were so many great players on the Dodgers. I was out of high school, but I had to think that the Garveys and in the outfield, you had Reggie Smith and Dusty Baker and Rick Monday, and I was thinking that maybe I ought to go to college because even in 3 or 4 years when I might be ready, there probably wouldn't be a spot. Those guys were all in their prime, but I really wanted to play pro ball, and it was a tough decision, but I decided to go to the minor leagues, and 4 years later, I got my chance in the big leagues, so I think I made the right decision.
Like other kids in the Chicago area, Mike spent many a summer afternoon on West Addison Street in the friendly confines of Wrigley Field.
I remember we'd jump on the bus in Arlington Heights and take the half-hour trip down there, and always get the $2 general admission seats and then try to sneak down into the boxes and always get kicked out. Lots of times we'd go down there at the end of the season when the Cubs were always out of it, and there'd be 2,000 people there, and my friend and I one day got 4 foul balls because there just wasn't anybody in the ballpark. So, and then going there and having to leave 50 or 60 tickets for my relatives and friends and playing in Wrigley Field, it was a dream come true.
The man known affectionately by his teammates as Bigfoot has had his share of great moments in the game. One occurs every spring.
As a kid growing up in the Chicago area, collecting the Cubs and the White Sox, and being a card collector and having a lot of idols in pro sports, you just can't believe it when you're on that Topps card, and now there's so many of them, but I still collect them now, and it's always fun each year to find out what kind of card you have.
Thanks, Mike. For Baseball Talk, I'm Don Drysdale.